to us that do not know you. I pray not just this morning, but especially as this month and we look at the issue of lostness, I pray that we realize the urgency that we have to make sure people know who you are. To let people know that they don't have to be lost anymore. That there is direction. There is guidance in you. There's hope in you. And whether young or old, Father, I just pray that if anyone be here this morning who's heard this message and has not taken the necessary steps to make you a part of his or her life, I pray that this morning they make your grace a part of their life. They experience your amazing grace and what it means to no longer be lost, but to be found by your great love. And Father, as this summer approaches and we see the activities and the outreach that's been planned, there's a purpose to it. But this church, New Vienna, with every bit of resources you've given us and talents you've blessed us with, I pray that we utilize every one of them as we work together to reach lost people. For that was your mission, and it must be the mission of your people. Father, we love you. We thank you. And even if it's just planting the seed of salvation this morning in someone's heart as they begin thinking about what it means and what their life is and how they need you, I just pray that that seed's cultivated and it's watered, and that one day, whether it's now or soon, they realize the importance of making a decision to make you a part of their life. In your Son's precious name we pray. Amen. You know, I mentioned about being lost, and if anyone knows about direction-wise driving, it's me. I'm horrible with directions. Some of you who have invited me over to your home know that firsthand. And I'm bad at it, but I'm not afraid to stop and ask directions. I know that guys get a bad rap about not wanting to stop because we have a sense of pride. No, I know limitations, and I'm glad to tell you that when it comes to driving, I'm not the best. But when we just stop and ask for direction, we realize, okay, we know the path that we need to go. But you have heard the message this morning, and it is very clear from Paul's word what it means to be lost and what it means to be in Christ. And you know that heaven and hell are a reality, both the same, and you're going to one place when your life is over. We know that. I don't have to tell you, I think it's evident. So I just want to leave you with this. And whether you're here and you need to know Christ, I pray this morning you make him a part of your life, or you're here and you just need to readjust your life, refocus, or maybe you're here and you want to make this your church home. Well, we'd love to have you and get plugged in as we seek to reach lost people together for God. But I end with this. If you've heard this message and you know what it means to be lost, and the answer to the question I asked at the beginning is that you are indeed lost. You have no one to blame but yourself for staying lost. Direction has been given clearly. What you need to do to gain direction has been given clearly. You are only to blame if you continue to reject what Christ offers. Whatever need you have, will you please stand and sing with me our hymn of invitation this morning.
Jesus, going to be focusing on this month of June, and I encourage you to invite your friends and family and anyone who doesn't know Jesus. They need to hear the Word and understand the reality that awaits them outside of Christ. And we need to keep in prayer our young people, whether it's Butler Springs or CIY, because that's an important time in their life, that they're going to get something maybe once or twice out of the year that they don't get at school or home. They're going to get a week of Christ. And all of our volunteers, our staff, Ken, staff, and everyone involved at Butler Springs, we keep them in our prayers as well because of the important task they've taken upon them. I hope and pray that you have a wonderful day as you go home and rest or whatever it is you do, but we'd love to have you back tonight, 6:30 for our evening service. So please, if you can, be a part of that. Other announcements, again, keep in mind next Sunday, no evening service, dismissing from Mount Olive, and keep Royce and I in your prayers as we are going to basketball camp, and you know how much I love overnighters. Some of you may not realize I was being sarcastic. And also, next Sunday morning following the service, not just deacons, but elders as well, just meeting together real briefly. You've got to go over the shepherding list, the responsibilities that involves, since we cannot address that at the board meeting. If there is nothing else, we leave anything out? Good deal. If there is anything else, let's have a word of prayer when we dismiss this morning. Father, once again, we come before you, and we are very humbled by the great love you show us. When we step back and we read your word and realize that we have received what we do not deserve in your grace, I just pray that daily we are seeking you and living for you, and that we do our best, whether it is at work or school or out in public or friends or family, that we do our best to let them see Christ in us, and we tell them about what you offer, that we don't have to stay lost. That is the beauty of your grace. It's so amazing. And as we look at the issue of lostness this month, I pray that we as New Vieta Church of Christ develop that urgency within us to carry out your mission, to evangelize and share the gospel with as many people as we possibly can. Be with us and guide us and keep us safe, and let us be able to be gathered back tonight to learn more about you. In your Son's precious name we pray. Amen.